This is the IS6. This is a Russian Tier 8 heavy tank. The map is Normandy in the frontline game mode. So what I am doing is I'm only playing the underpowered tanks. This one has a 186 penetration. I'm only playing with regular rounds, no gold rounds, no well-armored tanks, you know, just the basic things. Like I'm not going to play with the Chrysler K, no wheeled vehicles, no autoloaders. So I'm playing the worst tanks in the game. The IS6, the WZ-111, and the T-25 Pilot are the three that I play the most. And we're going to see how much damage I can do. And we're going to compare this to when I play the overpowered tanks. I'll tell you already, you play the overpowered tanks, you do way more damage. I'm doing at least double with the overpowered tanks. So with this, if I'm lucky, I'll get 8,000 damage. With the overpowered tanks, I do more like 11,000. And this is not going to penetrate very often. It's going to bounce often. Too bad we can't see that Scorpion. Did we cap? No. Yeah. He's a cheater. Okay, we'll go in with the WZ. Gotta stay in the game. I can't afford to have any downtime because it's really going to hurt my damage and my rankings. So, if I gotta make a poor game decision in order to stay alive, which is what all Unacums do, then that's what I'm going to do. At least for the next 2 minutes, so that I can get another spawn in. I can hit him. Nice, that was 406 on the Scorpion G. I don't know if I should blind fire into there. We'll go for the LT. 333 on the LT. I don't want him to get away. You got a little problem, don't you? 132 on the RAM. This does have a long reload. Oh, you got a little problem. Can't penetrate me. If I had an HE round, that would damage him, but I don't. And we got to deal with this defender. That's too bad I missed him. The defender's still in the game, so we'll go for the defender. Right after this message. I missed the Skoda. I will recon those guys so that they're visible for a while. A lot longer than they want. Missed him. I meant her. Don't want to assume gender. Seriously. Oh, I should go for the roof. Yeah. So there was a big difference. With the roof, it was green. I think this guy's going to die. Whatever you're doing, it ain't working. Not aimed. Oh, I could get on that cap. It would have been nice if my ally had reversed to draw the enemy into a more dangerous place. Don't Gotta give that a shot, because you never know when you're going to penetrate. Yeah. You get another spawn in. I'm going to go up here on the ridge. Someone's got to do it, so I'm going to do it. And I'm going to do it with the T-25 Pilot. Got 1,400 damage. It's actually not so bad. And I never get to play up here, so it's going to be a little bit exciting to play from up here. First, we're going to check out what's going on from here. I don't think I can hit anything from here. So I've been playing these underpowered tanks. In a good game, I'll get like 7,000 or 8,000 damage. And I played the overpowered tanks, and I was getting 11,000 damage. Many games with 11,000 damage. So there is a big difference. And I was always either at general or one shot away from general with the overpowered tanks. And with this, it's very difficult for, I'm not saying it's impossible, but it was definitely much more difficult to get general with the underpowered tanks. I was cheated on that. See how you like to be rammed. This actually has decent speed. I wonder how this would be with the fuel consumable. Oh, you got a little driving problem, do you? Too bad you're out of ammo. Guess your autoloader doesn't work so well. I don't think I'm going to go for the repair. I'm going to take a chance because I'm a risk taker. We're doing okay in terms of capping. No, we're not. This thing is mobile. That's pretty cool. Now I understand why I liked playing these types of tanks. I haven't played them in a long time. Yeah, they're easy to drive. You see what happened? My team, I passed all of them. That's how slow they are. Gonna respawn in 23 seconds. Now I'm gonna head for the base. Obviously, oh no, I'm gonna head this way. They're all unspotted. Emil, you're next. So while I got this guy auto-aimed, I'm going to continue driving towards the cap. I am vulnerable. I do have that respawn. I did damage him. It was 220. Had a red indicator, which means don't fire. You can see that my allies are retreating. Got too many hit points. Knock the tree down, hide right here. Hopefully he'll reverse a little bit. Up to 3,300 damage and 1,200 spotting damage. You see my allies are very anxious to advance. I thought that there was a gap that you could shoot through onto that hill. Guess not. No, don't do that. Really got to work on this guy because he could really do a lot of damage. Lost my commander. Somebody hit him. That's cool. Really want him to come out for me. Yeah. And I don't know if my allies abandoned the flank or not. But they're not here now, that's for sure. I'm going to go to C. See what's going on over here. I'll get on the cap at C and hopefully we'll cap easily. This guy should really advance up the ridge. They did change C, and I don't know the changes very well, but I know that they have made significant changes to capping, and supposedly it was to make it easier. I don't think that's what happened. They moved. You used to be able to sit up over here and snipe at the enemy heavy tanks. You can't do it anymore. I don't know why they did that. It makes no sense. Not going to get any cap points. Actually, that was a lot of cap points, considering I just arrived at the last minute. Probably should have gone for the side turret. Oh, I hit him. 424. I'm up to 3,800 damage. 2,500 spotting. I guarantee you my team is not going to advance, so I'm going to have to advance for them. Oh, I killed a T-32. I got 56 damage on it. 3,900 damage. I'm going to go to... You know, I don't need the rounds. I'm going to scout over here, see if there's anything over here. Missed. Missed another shot. Hit him for 355. Easily take damage here. Miss. Come on. I damaged my gunner. Okay, so I'm going to go to the repair facility to fix my gunner. Definitely going to drop that artillery. Now is a good time to do it. go, buddy. Enjoy your artillery. Got 4,200 damage, 2,800 spotting. Yeah, I guess I'm going to have a decent amount of damage in this game. But we really don't have... We only got 6 minutes, 10 minutes left in the game after we cap. I'm going to head straight to the cap, which is what a good player would do. I am more near the top, which is pretty good. All these heavy tanks, and they're not on the cap yet. That would have been amazing if I hit them. You see how I'm driving past my allies? Missed. I'm sure they were just stopping to fire, to aim. But still, I was the last one, and fourth one onto the cap. Not going to stay near my allies because I don't want to get hit by the arty party. Okay, we will air scout over here. Everybody good is on my front. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, so it was reported now they're arguing with me about why they justified leaving D. I mean, you were at D with me and you saw what happened. We totally had that. It would have been easy to cap. But for some reason, my allies just left. And they didn't advance. I mean, we easily would have had it. There is a repair facility, so I'm really not that worried about the fact that they're going to fire at me. Oh, that would have been a beautiful shot. And then I would have told everyone that's the way I shoot every shot. I actually once drove right through the repair facility, and it repaired my tank. In the amount of time it took for me to drive through, it repaired it to full health. But the reason why was because it was an extremely slow tank. It was one of the slowest tanks in the game. I just don't remember which tank it was. I don't remember anything since the accident. Nobody's in D. Oh, you missed. Unfortunately, I don't have the penetration to hit 4 from here. I'm going to go to the sniping position We'll see if it still works. And then we're going to see if the Renegade likes artillery. So the sniping position is right in front of me. It's a magic position. It has magic powers. You are out of here. Man. Oh, nobody's at D. Yeah, we gave up D. Bunch of idiots. Okay, so I'm going to go in with a fast tank. ELC even 90. Didn't get any damage. 4,300 is my damage count still. $70 kilometers. That's pretty cool. And you know what sucks about this tank? This is actually airdropped, and they could have airdropped me onto the cap. Well, I was the closest to cap T, so that means I'm the best player in the game. So my damage is pretty low, which is sad. That's what you get when you play crap tanks, underpowered tanks. Garage. 4,300 damage. But we go by however we rank the highest. These guys are all stat patters. These guys are all tomatoes. You see Wamba. The Predator is here. Aw crap. Well-known player. Spaceman 1, not Spaceman Spiff. Crab Pot. Sergeant Mornin. I thought it said Sergeant Moron, but Explodey. Toas, my name. Okay, that's a game. Please post in the comments what a bad player I am.